Golfers, today I'm going to share with you the drill that keeps on giving. This is a drill that suits any golfer, any age, any ability, and can be used in theory for any club. What we're going to work on today is how the body and hands should work in harmony through the hitting zone. Now, if you do this correctly, what it achieves, why should you do it basically? Well, what it does, it achieves the correct tilts, the correct posture, the correct low point in your golf swing, and the correct sequence of body relationships as you swing down and through the golf ball. This drill does all that. It's what I class as a vitamin drill. It's something you should do regular and often, and it helps keep you in shape and in check to play better golf and shoot those lower scores. So lots of golfers struggling with landing the club consistently. They struggle with the sequence of the body on the way down. What we see with the worst golfers is the hips don't move laterally enough, therefore don't get in a position to allow the upper body then to move on top of the golf ball and then rotate. And it kind of wants to be that kind of sequence for me: lateral, squat, then rotation. If we rotate too early, what tends to happen, we don't get the lateral move. So we're really trying to shift this tailbone forward without moving the head massively forward. So we're giving the head with this drill a couple of inches of room, which is more than enough. And we want to feel that we can really start to feel we fire our body aggressively and fast through the golf ball without getting our head to move forward, to create that kind of power and energy. We want the energy to come more from our lower half and our arms moving forward to deliver that golf club consistently in an efficient way to make you play better. So what we've got is a golf bag placed opposite the golf ball. I've got two golf balls here at the moment to show you something which will explain to you why that is. Then we're going to take an alignment rod, place it in the golf bag. Today is very, very windy, with the idea being this alignment rod is just ever so slightly to the side of my head. I'm giving myself a little bit of room to maneuver, but not a lot. The ideal motion in the downswing, if you like, is the head would move slightly towards target as we initially start, get into this kind of area of the swing, so slightly slightly starting the downswing. Then the head will move back to its original spot. What I see with a lot of golfers is his head goes forward too much and this shoulder gets too high. So keeping the right side low and keeping the head in the same position is vital to make good dynamic movements through the golf ball. What we're going to do with this is basically keep a calibration and an eye on us and make us do it. It's a constraint. Now the reason we have two golf balls down there, because I also want you to have the ball forward. So this is where a standard ball position would be. With this rod, it is very windy today, so that rod's being blown about a bit. And basically I'm going to try and hit the golf ball with it more forward and in on the arc in order to help achieve a low point that is later, so I can get that handle more forward and also achieve a good low point whilst keeping my head feeling that it's staying further back. The whole point is having the dynamic movement of the head back, hands forward, staying in tilt, in our angles, to be able to hit great golf shots consistently. That's the whole point of this kind of drill, and as I said, it'll help all golfers. So we're going to set up to this tee behind the golf ball, make a swing, making sure my head stays roughly the same angle as the rod and not forward of the rod. I'm trying to feel my hands go forward to reach that ball and then try and finish the fall through as best we can. That's the idea. Let's have a go. Set up to the back tee. Stay in those angles. It's a very unusual feeling on the body depending on what you're used to doing, but certainly starts to give us the ability to have the lateral lead out in the downswing and the upper body following without getting too forward. But at the same time, we want to land that club later to get the low point in the strike and make sure we're not getting flippy floppy with those wrists through contact. This drill does it all, and it's a drill that keeps on giving. So using this regularly will help calibrate your swing, your movement, your motion to deliver maximum results in terms of distance, direction, contact, all those things. Give it a go and make sure you post down below how you found it, what it makes you feel, and what it does to your ball flight.